Hello and welcome all you basketball fans for another installment of YSN Live Basketball. We are here at the opening day of the Austintown Fitch Falcons girls basketball team hosting in the Lakeside Dragons of Ashtabula County. Starters tonight for the Austintown Fitch Falcons: Zeta Creaky, Ayla Ray, Kara Perrone, Jocelyn Jordan, and Rachel Spalding. On the other side, Lakeside, Honesty Anderson, Mackenzie Johnson, Tamor Hoskins, Lainey Torrance, and Dominique Yates. Honesty Anderson, Jocelyn Jordan to meet in the middle for the opening tip of tonight's contest. Falcons bringing back a multitude of scorers and stars from last year's team, including Zeta Creaky, 18 points a game last season, the leading scorer. As Ayla Ray got it, kick it right to Creaky, and Zeta Creaky wastes little time getting the Falcons on the board. 3-0 to start. Immediately with the steal, feed it to Jocelyn Jordan. Fitch trying to go up by 5. Jordan tries to save it out of bounds, but it goes back to the Dragons. 3-0 Falcons after Zeta Creaky opened up the season and the game with a three-pointer. Had 74 of them a year ago. Hoisting one from deep. No good. The rebound. Anderson kicking it out. Johnson takes a look at it from distance. Can't find the mark. Rebounded by Jocelyn Jordan. They're in transition. Zeta Creaky giving it a look. Zeta Creaky going 2 for 2 to start the game. 6 points for Creaky. She has all the scoring. A steal. The kick out. Ayla Ray tried to get the three. Rebounded. Jocelyn Jordan on the offensive board. The putback. The score. 8-0 run. Fitch opens up with. Right there with the steal, the score, 10-0 in a first minute of play. Rachel Spalding gets it. Zeta Creaky tries to toss it in for the assist. Jocelyn Jordan trying to get a hold of it. Almost out of bounds, saving it. Rachel Spalding. Kara Perrone fakes the shot, drives into the lane, puts it off the glass, and puts it in. 12-0 run to start for the Austintown Fitch Falcons. Full court press is on for the Falcon defense. Jocelyn Jordan to Creaky to Spalding, and a score and a timeout by Lakeside. 93 seconds, a 14-0 burst by the Falcons has them up with a big lead here in quarter number 1. Austintown Fitch and Lakeside both opening up the season here. First game of the season for both teams. Fitch coming into this season after a 14-9 record a year ago. On the other side for the Dragons, 4-19 a season ago. Officials in tonight's game, you got Mark Smotrilla, Don Petrosky, and Brian D'Angelo. Falcons bringing back multiple starters. 4 returning starters starting tonight for the Falcons, excluding Jocelyn Jordan. Jocelyn Jordan, a starter on the team her sophomore year, took a year off in between her junior season, came back out for her senior campaign. Dribbling through, some pressure, trying to get down the court in a hurry. Tamor Hoskin kicks it out, gave it a look, passes into the paint, but losing it out of bounds and back to the Falcons. Mackenzie Johnson got a hold of it down low, but couldn't maintain control. 14-0 Fitch to start the game. Ayla Ray kicks it in, turnaround jumper. Oh, what a nice jumper by Rachel Spalding. And the Falcons offense looking potent against the Dragons here in game number 1. Leading scorer Zeta Creaky with 6 points, now tied Rachel Spalding, also with 6. Creaky doing it by way of 2 triples. Jocelyn Jordan takes it from distance, missing it. Ayla Ray cleans it up, puts it in. Ayla Ray, rebounding leader a season ago, as Creaky got the steal, couldn't convert. Trying to fight for the jump ball, and they're going to get the jump ball called. Alternating possessions keeps it with Lakeside as Red Arrow changes ways. Dragons get the ball. Full court press still being applied, and the Dragons just trying to find a way to move the ball with it. As we mentioned, last score coming, Ayla Ray, offensive board and score. Rebounding leader a season ago, 6.6 boards a game. We obviously expect with the addition of Jocelyn Jordan coming back out this season, those rebounding numbers might take a bit of a hit. Ayla Ray, though, very physical player, just a tremendous athlete all the way around. Softball, her first sport, but she put up first in a lot of categories here on this Falcons basketball team a season ago. We understand that her mom, Tatum Ray, watching from home. We say hello to her as we thank all of our friends, fans, families that join us every night virtually that can't be here live in the stadium with us. It's been all Fitch Falcons through this first quarter of play, 18-0. Falcons up as Hoskin with Spalding on her. Kicks out to Anderson, now to Johnson. Feeds it back out. Oh, Jocelyn Jordan playing great defense. Swatted it out. Jocelyn Jordan in volleyball mentality mode. She sees the ball. She wants to swat it, thinking kill. Trying to get a steal. Does a great job, too, knocking it out of bounds. Kylie Folkwine now, the one freshman on this starting varsity squad for this season, as that three is hoisted. Tried to get it off the glass. Nice board by Folkwine. Folkwine, an expected three-sport athlete this season, as Creaky got it in transition, put up the shot from distance, couldn't find the mark. As Anderson kicks to Hoskin, as Hoskin feeds to Torrance. Back out, straight to Hoskin on that wing. Hoskin switches to the right. Hoskin gets into the lane, tosses up a shot, couldn't get it. Offensive board, second shot attempt, no good. Ayla Ray secures the board. Ray in transition to Rachel Spalding. Spalding tries to get to Creaky, nice cutoff. Swats it the other way, stolen away. Rachel Spalding into the lane, puts up the ball, puts it in with the and one attached. As Rachel Spalding, 8 points, leading scorer for Fitch. Sophomore, started a lot in her freshman year. Averaged 4.8 points per game, 3.2 rebounds, just under 2 assists, and a little bit over a steal a game. Great numbers. When you look at it in the grand scheme of things, Division I girls basketball, and playing as a freshman, converts that and one opportunity as well. That is 9 points for Spalding. As Sam Severn, another sharpshooter that comes off the bench for this Falcons squad. Multiple shooters that the Falcons can turn to in that guard play. Stealing it away, McCullough knocks it loose, feed it out. Creaky sets her feet, has a look, leaves it a bit short. Fight for the rebound down low. Folkwine had her hand on it, able to draw the jump ball, give it to the Falcons on alternating possessions. Folkwine to inbound from the baseline. Folkwine, oh, got the nice cut. McCullough did. Found the back cut, found the score. 23-0. Falcons up to start. Try to knock it away, but able to maintain possession. The Dragons. Switching to the left, got into the trap, has to pass over top. Hoskin. Losing control. Creaky tries to save it. Knocked loose. Creaky ends up with it. Creaky open lane to the basket. Creaky. 8 points for Creaky on her third field goal of the night. 2 of them from distance. McCullough on the steal. McCullough feeds Creaky. Creaky looks from distance. Creaky nails it. Third triple of the night, and she's in double digits now at 11. In that trap of the corner, stolen away. Creaky feeds Severn. Severn, little short, as Lakeside did a great job defensively, getting back on that attack, swatting it away, made it a difficult shot. Dragons looking for some offense, puts that shot up. Folkwine secures the rebound. Now to McCullough. Falcons are moving. Quick shot attempt now, Severn. Little shy on the attempt from the left wing. Rebounded Dragons, ending up with it Anderson. Anderson coast to coast attempting the score. Couldn't find the mark there. McCullough. Kick out, Creaky 3. No good, Creaky trying to grab the rebound, still fights, keeps it alive. Creaky with the pass across to McCullough. McCullough drives in, has it dance around the rim, can't find it. As Creaky again, top of the key, splashes it home for her 4th triple of the evening. And Zeta Creaky, 14 points. Sam Severn with the steal. Severn to Creaky. Creaky, 5 triples! Putting on a show to start here in quarter number 1. 17 points. Stolen away, all the way to the hole. McCullough fakes it, can't put it up. Stays inbounds. Donlow gets a hold of it, and Donlow puts up the score. It has been all Falcons to start. And the foul by Donlow. Too much contact on that reach. And first foul committed by Donlow. First one committed by Fitch here in quarter number 1. As Binion Folkwine, Laney Henning on the court now, as long with Sam Severn and Destiny McCullough. Laney Henning on the steal. Oh, Laney Henning, full head of steam. Puts it off the glass, couldn't find the mark. Severn gets the board. Severn kicks out. Extra pass, McCullough from the corner. Can't find the mark. Rebounded though. Severn got a hold of it. Extra pass. Folkwine has the look. Folkwine can't splash it home. Severn grabs it, puts it up, puts it in off the offensive board. Second chance points for the Falcons. And they are up 38-0 to start. Shot is up, and the foul going to result in 2 free throws now for the Dragons.
Foul call number 34, Fitch. Jordan Binion, her first, team second. At the line for Lakeside, shooting 2, Laney Torrance.
As Torrance to attempt 2 at the stripe. First takes a bounce around the rim. Second of 2 attempts from Torrance. That one a bit short, rebounded by Folkwine. Severn kicks out to McCullough. McCullough feeds into Binion. Binion single dribble, puts up the shot, gets it back. Second shot finds the mark, and Binion gets the bucket. Anderson kicks out to Johnson. Johnson back to Anderson. 3-pointer up. Grabs a hold of it. Does Severn. Severn finds McCullough in transition. McCullough takes it off a nice feed for the score. Final seconds ticking away here in quarter number 1. The Austintown Fitch Falcons put a walloping of a quarter together offensively here. 42-0 after 8 minutes of play here in Austintown Fitch High School. We'll take a real quick break. Be back right after this on ysnlive.com.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Welcome back in, everybody, as we are here in Austintown Fitch Falcon Stadium. Well, Austintown Fitch Falcon High School, I should say. 42-0. Fitch leading it over Lakeside Dragons in this girls basketball contest. Fitch and Lakeside both coming in 0-0 on the season. First game of the season for both squads. Scoring leader right now, Zeta Creaky, who currently has 5 3-pointers. Lakeside opening up with possession here in quarter number 2. Trying to save it. Stolen away. Spalding as the foul occurred before the shot with a call from Don Petrosky. So Ayla Ray going to be inbounding for Fitch. Ray goes to Jocelyn Jordan at the top. Jordan finds Spalding. Spalding gave it a look, went into the lane, and scores it for the 2. Bringing it down, Hoskin. Anderson got a hold of it, tried to go on the right side of Ray, defended well. Swatted away, Jocelyn Jordan got it in transition. Jordan running the transition break and gets fouled on her way to the basket as Jocelyn Jordan. Now keep in mind, we don't have the junior year for the sample size, took that year off in between, but from sophomore year to senior year now, one noticeable improvement we've seen from Jocelyn Jordan's gameplay is playing tremendous defense without the foul, and that was one thing back in Jordan's sophomore year where she was able to play good defense against a lot of bigs, but it was committing fouls in key times that took her off of the court in key moments. Well, right now, Jocelyn Jordan's been playing key defense, and she's doing a really good job of moving the ball as well as a passer. The shot up and down from Anderson, knocking down the 3. As Creaky slips off the screen, takes a look at it from distance. Zeta Creaky, number 6. And that is now 20 points for Creaky. Zeta Creaky, twice over, has the Falcons record for most 3-pointers in a single ball game at 10. She did it 2 years ago against East, and she did it last year against Twinsburg, I believe. As stepping out of bounds, other way it goes. Ayla Ray inbounds to Creaky. Sitting back in his zone defensively are the Dragons. Creaky rolls off the screen, open lane to the bucket for the score. Creaky with 22. Trying to drive in, lost the handle on it, able to grab it. Spalding trying to go coast to coast to Perrone. Perrone single dribble, takes a look, bounces it off iron. Kick out, Creaky, distance shot. Creaky hits it again, 7th triple of the night. And Creaky now with 25 points on the evening. Phenomenal play by Zeta Creaky, Falcons senior, who we talked about at length prior to the season. Highly touted as better defender, better ball handler, better all-around basketball player. The steal, the score, Creaky with 27. As an 18-point per game scorer a season ago, Zeta Creaky off to a phenomenal start here in game number 1 of the season. Along with the 18 points scored, we mentioned 74 three-pointers made for the Falcons junior a year ago in Creaky. Creaky now as senior, but in her junior campaign, Creaky also shot 39% from the field, 32 from 3, and a solid 60% from the free throw line. Falcons, it's been all Fitch since the opening tip. 55 points of offense and still 5:29 to go here in the first half of play. Falcons played this Lakeside team a season ago, back on November 24th, 2021. It was actually in Ashtabula, Lakeside, when these two teams squared off. 66-21, the Falcons were winners in that contest, as they look like they are well on their way of a repeat victory against the Dragons for the second consecutive year in a row. But we know stranger things can happen in the sport of basketball, and you never want to count your chickens before they hatch, as the old saying goes. But the Falcons have put up, honestly, one of the best 10 minutes plus of basketball that we've seen in some time from the Falcons. As a nice steal from Spalding. Spalding, coast to coast, off the steal with the score. And Spalding with a nice 13 points here in the first half of play already. Fakes it, kicks the other way to the right. Creaky gets the steal. Creaky, open lane to the basket for the score, and Creaky with the bucket. And a timeout on the injury on the floor. We're going to take a timeout as well, get an update, be back right after this on ysnlive.com.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school, crowds are cheering for the home team, and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance or visit us on the web. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
High-res futurecast shows steady snow for the next few hours.
Still just downright cold.
It is bitter out there.
Several strong bands of lake effect snow.
Wind is kind of the big story today as well.
So if you need a more detailed winter forecast on WFMJ.com and the Storm Tracker 21 app.
Injury was to Amaya Brown of the Dragons, but what we saw too was able to walk off of the court under her own power, a little bit of assisted power, I should say, but definitely wish the best in the future health endeavors of Miss Amaya Brown. Don't forget too, Lakeside, now officially a YSN Live school, part of the many Ashtabula County schools that is part of the network now. So we, of course, welcome in the Dragons for their first season under the banner. Nice pass into Ayla Ray. Creaky trying to put defenders on ice, now backing up. Creaky with 29 points already on the evening. Thought about it from way downtown. Creaky takes it into the lane with the floater. As coast to coast with the score. As Ayla Ray into the lane, kicks out. Tries to find the corner. Sam Severn with the look. Ray tried to get the board. Dragons are running the other way. Dragons coast to coast. The bucket, the score, count it, and one. Nice score, coast to coast by Honesty Anderson. As Anderson with the bucket gives her 5 on the evening now.
Team's third.
Free throw just off the mark. Severn with the board. Creaky steps into a 3 off of the rim and no good. Ayla Ray now from distance. That one missing the mark. Rebounded Anderson. Anderson able to get out of the trap to Ray. Ayla Ray had an open look at the lane and knocked down. Foul is called, and keep it with the Falcons. Ayla Ray, a perfect example of toughness, shakes it off. Destiny McCullough gonna be inbounding for Fitch. As checking in, Denasia Hawley.
Denasia Hawley, number 10.
Pass out to Folkwine. Folkwine gives it a look, tries to feed to Creaky. It was off of her hands, stolen by the Dragons, running it the other way. Dragons get into the mid-range, kick it back out, swing it around the horn. Open look 3 from Denasia Hawley. As the attempt just short off the iron, rebounded, and the Falcons slowing things down at 2:45 in the first half. Creaky off the screen. Creaky feeds McCullough and gets the assist to McCullough off the score. Falcons in the 60s. Tipped, almost stolen away. Fed out, shot attempt, no good. Rebounded, second shot attempt. Rebounded that time by Ray. Kylie Folkwine is fouled in the transition, and Folkwine gonna go to the line for 2.
Foul called on number 4, Tamora Hoskins. That's her second, team's 4th on the line for Fitch. Shooting 2, Kylie Folkwine.
That's Folkwine, first free throw off front iron.
Number 1, Honesty Anderson, and number 23, Dominique Yates.
Dominique Yates and Honesty Anderson checking back in for the Dragons. As Folkwine lines up for a second of 2. 0 for 2 trip for Folkwine, but a rebound by Ayla Ray gives the Falcons another opportunity. Double dribble is called. So Anderson to inbound at 2:10 in half number 1. Dragons to get it back. As Anderson just inside that midcourt stripe, picked up by Creaky defensively. Feeding it into the corner, hoisting it from the corner 3, no good. McCullough, the recipient. Creaky, distance shot, too short on it. Folkwine, McCullough puts it up off the offensive board, and assist from Kylie Folkwine. .90 seconds to go in half number one as Ayla Ray tried to save it, but it goes out of bounds off of the Falcons.
Number 33, Rachel Spalding, and number 34, Jordan Binion.
Anderson gets it in and gets it right back from that top of the key. Feeds to her right, trying to feed to the far right corner. Dribbling back into the corner, taken away. Severn now with the dribble. Severn attacking the other way to the corner. Rachel Spalding with the look. Too strong on the attempt. Final 60 seconds underway here in half number one. Opposite side. Top of the key, no, stolen away. Spalding. No one in front. Spalding puts it up and puts it in. Rachel Spalding with 15 now on the evening. And the Falcons, 65 points of offense to start. Nice job by Anderson on the take, as Anderson with 7 now on the other side for the Dragons. Severn, oh, what a nice job getting open. Couldn't finish it at the end. Rebounded by the Dragons. Anderson running the floor, 15 seconds and ticking. Anderson tried to finish the shot. Left it a little bit short on that glass. Oh, nice pass. Severn with the look, can't finish the shot. Out of bounds it goes. Back to the Dragons. 2.5 ticks left on the clock. And the Dragons minor injury on the court, but able to walk off rather quickly in Mackenzie Johnson.
Coming into the Lakeside lineup, number 13, Lainey Torrance.
As you always worry about any of those injuries above the neck too, so we'll keep updated too on the injury report and make sure we get the complete report at a halftime. But that'll do it after one half of play here in Austintown Fitch High School. All Falcons through the first 16 minutes as it's a 65-9 lead to open up this season here in the 2022 campaign. Ty Bartel, YSNLive.com. We'll be back with the second half of action and more right after this on YSNLive.com.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products.
There's just no feeling like when you actually can get somebody in a vehicle that they think is not attainable. I see myself as more of a modern or next generation salesperson. I just enjoy, being there throughout the sale, after the sale. We're going to make sure that everything about that vehicle, from start to finish is the right one for you. I'm Jim Conlon, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren. Driven by you.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Shop Sheely's Home for the Holidays event November 21st through December 3rd and take 7% off your furniture, appliance, and accessory purchase from vendors like Frigidaire, Heckman, Intercon, Flexsteel, and more when you make a donation to Angels for Animals. And make the holidays merry and bright with 12-month special financing. And the best gift of all, free local delivery. Shop in store November 21st through December 3rd for even more special savings on these limited quantity items. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
You're here to be part of something bigger.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
I've been in a lot of different departments. I love the customers. I'm like the mother hen, gotta take care of everybody, and that includes customers and employees. I try to make people feel comfortable when they come in because we are busy, but I try to welcome them and do whatever I can to expedite the customer I have in front of me to take care of the next one. My name's Chrissy Lilly. I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Chevrolet is going the extra mile for you. Claim your $500 Cyber Cash and choose from over 150 select new Chevy vehicles. Plus, get $500 in Greenwood bonus cash when you purchase or lease a new Malibu or Silverado. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Shop Sheely's Home for the Holidays event November 21st through December 3rd and take 7% off your furniture, appliance, and accessory purchase from vendors like Frigidaire, Heckman, Intercon, Flexsteel, and more when you make a donation to Angels for Animals. And make the holidays merry and bright with 12-month special financing. And the best gift of all, free local delivery. Shop in store November 21st through December 3rd for even more special savings on these limited quantity items. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
You can see these players, get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartell, and my sports network is your sports network.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome back, everybody. We get ready for the start of the second half here in Austintown Fitch High School as the Austintown Fitch Falcons leading it by a large margin over the Lakeside Dragons. Right now, scoring leader for Fitch Zeta Creaky at 29 points of offense. This currently sits 12 points shy of tying the Falcons' all-time single-game record, set by Solinsky at 41 points back in 1995. Cara Perone on the fake. Couple dribbles, takes the shot attempt. Just misses on that. Creaky tries to go over top to Jocelyn Jordan. It was tipped out of bounds to the Dragons. Switch sides of the court that we're on. As OHSAA rules state that I believe it's 30 points on the deficit results in a running clock. Only way to stop that running clock through timeouts, injuries, and of course by getting it back under the set deficit by the OHSAA this season. 7 minutes and ticking here in quarter number 3. Ayla Ray ends up with it. Creaky gets the look, open look from the wing. Can't find the bottom, rebounded, kicked out. Perone for two. Perone finds the bottom. Second bucket by Perone. She has 4 on the evening. Rachel Spalding playing good defense. Lakeside. Baseline jumper. Left it shy of the mark. Spalding, Creaky, corner 3. As 3 left shy, rebounded, Dragons. Trying to go with the running shot. Perone with the block. Ayla Ray, nice pass through the legs. Put it up, put it in. What a pass, Ayla Ray. In the transition game, finds the mark. That's a dime. Able to keep it alive. Tipped, trying to save it. Ayla Ray takes a trip into the table. Back to Creaky. Creaky with 31. Ayla Ray doing the most Lost the handle on it. Lakeside turns it over to the Falcons in transition. Creaky stops, pops, can't find the bottom. Out of bounds, it goes back to the Falcons. I was going to say, question the call initially. To the Falcons. Official initially called it Lakeside ball, corrected it immediately. As Spalding to Creaky. Creaky, distance shot, takes a trip around the rim. Jordan tries cleaning it up, can't do so. Lakeside with the board. Back in transition on the fast break opportunity. Dragons, Anderson kicks it to the top of the key, maintaining control. Lakeside, nice job avoiding the steal to the corner. Open three look from the Dragons. Can't find the mark. Rebounded by Spalding. Creaky in the transition game, and Creaky with 33. Dish to the corner. Onto the dribble. And the foul called on Jocelyn Jordan. It's going to be Jordan's first foul. First one for the Falcons here in half number 2. And a full timeout being called by the Dragons at 4:01. We'll take a timeout as well. Be back right after this on ysnlive.com.
I love the customers, interacting with customers, basically just being there even after the sale. If they have a question or if they have a problem with their vehicle, I'm here to help them make an educated decision. I'm here to educate them on their buying a car. I'm Frank Mascara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Welcome back, everybody. Here, 4:01 to go in quarter number 3 of Austintown Fitch versus the Lakeside Dragons girls basketball action here on a Monday evening, November 21st. Kickoff of the basketball season for both these teams. As we're under 4 to go, McCullough looked for the steal, blew by her. Anderson into the lane, looked for the shot as Jordan affected it. Out of bounds, back to Fitch. Ayla Ray to McCullough. McCullough feeds to Jordan. Jordan to Creaky. Creaky! The distance shot is good, and it's number 8 for Creaky and 36 points for the senior. Leaving her 5 shy of tying Dana Solinsky's record, 6 shy of breaking it, a record that has stood the test of time, I should say, here in Austintown since 1995. Looking for number 9, bounces off the rim and no good. It's 76. Rebounded by Ray, Ayla Ray to McCullough. What a nice pass from Ray to McCullough. And McCullough with the score, she's at 10. Lakeside now into their offense. Turnover back to the Falcons as Kylie Folkwine checking in for Jocelyn Jordan. As Ayla Ray bringing it up as the point guard, dishes out to McCullough. Tried to feed it on that back cut, put it up, put it in for the bucket. Kylie Folkwine gets her first points of her basketball career, as Folkwine, expected to be a three-sport athlete here at Austintown, gets another one on the evening as Creaky put it up and put it in. Count it, and one opportunity, 38 points for Creaky.
Basket by Zeta Creaky is good. Foul called on number 13, Lady Torrance at the line shooting one, Zeta Creaky. Foul on Torrance is her first, team's first in the second half.
As Creaky's and one opportunity, little shy on the attempt for the free throw. Lakeside gets the board, moves it the other way. 35 seconds and ticking. Final quarter, or third quarter of play, I should say. Final half of play as McCullough finds the mark. Dozen points for McCullough on the evening. Turnaround jumper. Wide right of the mark. Creaky has it in transition, puts up the shot. McCullough gets it. McCullough turnaround, no good. Trying to get the rebound, goes the other way for the Dragons. Final seconds coming off the clock will take us to the final 8 minutes of play. All Fitch from the opening jump. 84-9. Falcons leading it here in this one. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter of play right after this on ysnlive.com.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
I enjoy the fact that I come to work every day. I'm proud of what I do, and I go home to my family, and I set a good example for my children. And to see that I'm able to help someone in the situation that I might have been in, it makes me feel really good about it. Take your time, make sure you're comfortable. So that way when you leave here saying, I'm not only happy about the car, I'm satisfied with my experience. I'm completely satisfied. I'm Greg Fonda, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service.
Welcome back, everybody. Fourth and final quarter of play here at Austintown Fitch High School as the Falcons with the lead, 84-9 on the game. Taking distance shot, cannot find the mark, 7:35 and ticking. As Creaky to Perrone, back to Creaky. Feeding Binion, Perrone on the back end. Nice baseline jumper for Perrone. And Perrone now, half a dozen points offensively for Kara. Anderson, the kickoff to Hoskin. Hoskin now into her dribble. Finding Hawley. Back to Hawley. Hawley to the corner and Anderson. Perrone trying to grab a hold of it and got the jump ball. Nice job by Kara Perrone.
Arrow favors the Falcons.
As alternating possessions. Favored Austintown. Perrone. Inbounds it. Zeta Creaky, open look from distance. Can't find it. Looking to kick back out. Couldn't find Perrone. And it goes out of bounds. Fitch looking to inbound. As Creaky going to be inbounding for the Falcons. As Binion got it to Creaky. Creaky steps back, fires, puts it up, and puts it in. 41 points for Zeta Creaky, tying Dana Solinsky's record from 1995. Creaky now sits in a two-way tie at 41 points for the most points in a single game by an Austintown Fitch Falcon on the girls' basketball side of things. Anderson on the shot attempt, knocked out. Falcons. Looking to inbound now is Hoskin. Running it in for the shot. Anderson couldn't find it. Fight for the ball, and that's a great fight that time, shown by Dominique Yates for the Dragons.
Jump ball, arrow favoring Lakeside.
As the Falcons with the ball back to Creaky, corner three. Couldn't find the mark, and it goes the other way for Lakeside off the foul of Austintown. Creaky on the last shot also hit her 9th three-pointer of the game, leaving her one shy of tying her own record twice over. As now swinging it around, Anderson. Now into that lane. Shot attempt going to result in a couple free throws for Anderson. Anderson, 7 points for the Dragons this evening. Have a couple attempts at the line now. Shot finds the mark by Anderson. 8 points now for her. Second shot, little shy off the iron. Creaky runs it the other way. Creaky with the distance shot. Shy off the mark, out of bounds, and back the other way. Dragons running it, transition, speeding things up. Anderson cuts through some defenders and gets the foul on the way up. Nice drive and take by Honesty Anderson. As Binion picks up her third foul of the evening. Honesty Anderson back to the line for a pair. First one connects, and that's 9 points now for Anderson. Second one, good as well. Anderson, 2 for 2 from the free throw stripe. Under 2.5 to go. Creaky stops, pops the mid-range, left it short, rebounded. No, Ayla Ray has it knock off of her last and out of bounds back to the Dragons. Into the lane, Anderson again with the bucket. Nice take and some confidence being built by Honesty Anderson. keeping defenders honest indeed as she takes it into the lane and scores it on multiple Falcons. Turnover back to Lakeside. We're under 2 minutes to play, and a timeout being taken at a minute 42 by the Falcons, Natalie Lynn. We'll take our final timeout as well. Be back right after this break on ysnlive.com.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org. How lucky are we to have not one, but...
Welcome back, everybody. We're at a minute 42 in this fourth and final quarter of play. And the Falcons looking to secure win number 1 of the season. As the Dragons have possession and are inbounding. Anderson losing the handle on it as it rolls out of bounds and back to Fitch. Final 90 seconds of play. Creaky steps back, shoots the three, no good, rebounded, fight for it. Creaky ends up with it. Defense on her. Lakeside trying to swarm her, trying to get the steal, and a jump ball gonna be called. And the alternating possessions arrow favors Fitch. Spalding ends up with it. Under a minute to go, Creaky sets her feet, shot up, no good, gets the board back. Creaky gonna look for an opening. Defense by the Dragons, trying to prevent it. Three-pointer up, and three-pointer is good. And that is the record at 44 points. Zeta Creaky, now the sole holder of the record here at Austintown Fitch High School. Her 10th three-pointer of the night. Third time she's done that in her career. That ties the record at 10 three-pointers made in a ball game. Last 10 seconds ticking off of the clock here in this one. Running clock will put us at triple zeros, and that'll do it here in Austintown Fitch High School as the Falcons come away victorious 92-14 here in game number 1. Zeta Creaky, player of the night, 44 points, the record broken that has stood the test of time since '95, while tying her own record of 10 three-pointers made in a single ball game. The win puts Fitch at 1-0 on the season. Lakeside now goes to 0-1 on the campaign. Next contest for the Dragons will come Wednesday, November 23rd, where they host Pie Valley. For the Falcons, their next game, game 2 of the season, will be at Liberty, varsity-only contest, Friday, November 25th at 1 p.m. Next time the Falcons will be home will be game number 4 of the year, Monday, December 5th, against Walsh Jesuit. 5:30 start time for JV, varsity to follow 20 minutes after. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Basketball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who were able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with Bobstein Park Baseball, YSU Football, YSNLive.com, the many hats that Steve Leslie wears, and we thank him for wearing every single one of them. To my helpers here tonight, students here at Austintown Fitch High School, we couldn't do it without the great student help that both Gina Cardillo and Chris Lewis graciously provide us day in and day out. So Elijah Harrell and Nerona Giles are the helpers here tonight on the switcher and the extra cams that give you all the great clean-cut shots that you're able to see each and every night. Most importantly, we want to thank all of you who tune in and support these kids each and every night. So if you're out there in the Ashtabula Lakeside community supporting the Dragons, or you're right here in Austintown Fitch area supporting the Falcons, or wherever you may be in high school basketball, this is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.